I have been on 3 different workout journeys, so the advice that I'm going to be giving in this video is going to be a little bit more in depth. It won't be anything about getting more protein or making sure that you don't neglect upper body. First thing I wish I knew is that you do not have to be a pro athlete, bodybuilder, anything like that to follow seasons of bulking and cutting. And what I mean by that is they'll eat in excess of calories and not try to minimize so much of the fat. Be looser with your macros. This is how I bulk anyway. And then leaning out, they have a stricter period after that where it gets super extreme. They're doing the cardio add-ins. That is for a very short period of time. I've found following this has been easier and more effective for my body type because I'm not a lean bulk girly. I am a bulk girly, and then let's trim the little trimmings afterwards. That is what I found works best for me because I do have a high and fast metabolism. So when I try to lean bulk in the past, what I've seen is just me going in a circle of staying the same body composition and everything and not really moving the needle towards anything except for slight definition. So next I want to hop into some mental tips that definitely will save you time. Number 1 is going to be avoiding shiny object syndrome. Shiny object syndrome is just what it sounds like. You see a new exercise, you see something that you feel like is going to work better for you, and it might. This is the key though, because sometimes it really would be more challenging for you. What I would do is instead of changing my whole program, I would change one exercise. But the way that the muscles need to adapt, there needs to be no variation. Think about like when you're doing a study, things have to stay completely the same for the duration of the study. You know what I mean? So think of it like that. You're literally doing a study on yourself for this amount of time. So what I like to do is give myself 2 weeks in the beginning of the variation stage. I try different workouts. I give myself grace to just try whatever I want to try. And I know they say that there's no, connection between soreness and workouts, but that works for me, and I'm gonna stick beside them. Sometimes it'll even be that same night, and I really know, I gotta put this in the program. When it's the one, you're gonna know. Write it down, and then from that point, make sure that you don't make any changes at all unless it's progressive overload changes. Taking gap weeks is the ultimate cheat code. Last maybe 4 years. I've been working out for a long time. So years is when I say I comfortably started taking gap weeks, and that's just a week where I don't go to the gym at all. I allow my body to completely regenerate itself. I allow myself to catch up on just rest and being able to get my space super clean the way I like it. I don't know about y'all, but the way my immune system works is it's emotional. My immune system works on all emotions. So that if something is stressors and all that hit me really, really hard, I have in the past, that's normally when a cold is going to get in and be able to break me down, But I have noticed that taking these gap weeks has just kept my immunity strong because the gym does tear down your immune system. It's just been super helpful for me to take care of my base nutrition, to take care of my base health first before the gym, and let the gym come second. Get into nutrition, and we're going to start with something called the fast protein trap. And it looks something like this. I know you have seen it before at the grocery stores, depending on which ones you go to. They might have a whole dedicated aisle, whatever. I went vegan for some time, and I tried to go raw vegan, and then I went vegetarian. And when I was vegetarian, I was picking up everything that said high protein, no meat. But it wasn't just tofu. When I tell you, my stomach was the most bloated it's ever been. My skin was the most broken out it's ever been. It was terrible. When you look at the back of this ingredient list, normally these things that are marketed as healthy because they don't have meat and things in them like that, the second ingredient is a condensed oil. That's the most inflammatory thing that you can do to your body. So when I'm in a rush, I replaced that with things like these cottage cheese boxes I like from Sprouts. Go to Sprouts, look in their fresh pre-packed section. You're gonna find something high protein, and you're gonna be able to, like, you know, just eat it right then and there, but it'll be a better choice because it's actual food. As far as meal prepping, I noticed that is something that needs to happen. I can't avoid it. I wish I knew that meal prepping is not optional if you want to see real results and change. I have seen much faster results, much better results the tighter that I get on the nutrition. Believe the hype when they tell you you cannot outtrain a bad diet. Well, you cannot avoid not getting results with a bad diet either. There is a silver lining in all of this. So the last thing I want to get into is self-image and self-concept, things that I did not expect in a positive way. Gonna be doing things and going after things that you always wanted to, but you just never really acted it out. So I got a story time. I had just got my first results on my workout journey. I'm about to graduate, and it's lit. Everything's going up, right? At that time, I really wasn't one to go out and do things by myself. I always would hit a friend up and we going together. So Drea was doing Basketball Wise, and she had a business brunch, where she was getting entrepreneurs together, and everything is like a networking thing, but you had to apply and you had to be accepted. It wasn't just like a pay your fee and come in and get a ticket. No, it was an actual application process, like questions you had to answer and things you had to submit, and website had to be done and up and everything like that. I hadn't done anything towards being an entrepreneur yet, but I knew that I wanted to start my fitness business. I knew I had got these results, and I was high off those results. You know, I applied, I got accepted, and met someone there that I networked with that's been on Milano's team for close to 10 years now. So that's just a tidbit of what you can look forward to if you stick with it. That rewired my brain forever. Once I conquered that, I felt like I could conquer everything. So that's everything I would tell myself at the beginning of my workout journey if I could go back and talk to me. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.